Griff-Dawg-304. Currently playing the WWE 2K16 Universe mode, which is basically like a simulation of, you know, the actual day, or, you know, WWE. You have your shows each week like Raw, NXT, SmackDown, and at the end of every month usually there's a pay-per-view, obviously like WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, etc. And you get to build your own feuds. You can set up rivalries, you know, a lot of customization. Those of you familiar with this, I'm sure I don't have to tell you that this gameplay system is kind of similar to the Madden games. There's, you know, some tweaks here and there every couple years, but basically it's a glorified roster update with a really old engine overall. Servers have their issues at times for online play, but in general, this is just a wrestling nerds, you know, thing though. I mean, the levels of customization is what brings people back every year. But anyways, let me cut to the chase. This is my first video broadcasting from PlayStation. I'm going to start off and play the opening match on the Hell in a Cell card. We got the WWE United States Championship on the line. The champion, Kurt Angle, your Olympic hero, facing off against the show-off Dolph Ziggler. And this is a feud that I've had going on for a couple weeks. A little backstory. You know, Kurt's kind of won most of the matchups leading to this. So we're going to see if he's going to be able to retain his title in this championship match versus Dolph Ziggler. Going to start off taking control of Kurt Angle, and you know, let's get to the match.
Thank you for joining us on this unforgettable night. I'm Michael Cole alongside my broadcast partner Jerry the King Lawler. And King, we're getting things started with what should be an outstanding match.
Yeah, Michael, I don't know who's looking forward to it more, this capacity crowd or me. Oh yeah, the WWE Universe is going to love this one.
Oh, that reverse body slam
you know, these
is
superstars
vicious.
will get
Like,
everything
you know,
they have.
you very rarely actually see that move in the actual WWE. You know, I can think maybe I've seen it used a few times here and there.
Every superstar wants to be the champion, and tonight's match is no exception. Well, you know, when you're set to go against Dolph Ziggler, Cole, avoid the zigzag at all costs. I've seen Dolph grab a hold of someone and hit that move to end a match, even when Ziggler's been on the receiving end of a beating. You know, if an opponent of Ziggler's could have eyes put in the back of their head, I'd say make a doctor's appointment.
You got to protect the neck better than that.
Wow.
You know what I mean? In all
He's
honesty,
down after that.
wrestling fans, many of you guys watching these videos, how awesome would it be to actually see Kurt Angle come back to the WWE while he's actually able to turn in a couple decent matches? I mean, seriously, you have Brock Lesnar in there. Who would not want to see those guys go at it a couple more times? And, you know, he could definitely do some really cool stuff with a lot of the younger talent on the show. But, I mean, for whatever reason, I don't know, you know, exactly, just based on internet speculation, I don't think the company themselves is really too open to that. And it's going to be one of those things where they try to drag him out there where he's way over the hill, or it comes to a point where he's just going to be so beat up he's not physically able to turn in the match. So, I mean, I'm just saying, what a waste, you know. You've got a guy that for years just outright performed night after night. Like, you know, one of the greatest athletes the company ever had. Give the man his due. Let him have a run.
Beautiful move.
But, you know, we don't want to start ripping into what we hate about the WWE product at the moment. That's a discussion for a whole nother day and time.
Each of his 4 years, even then, a show-off, I'm sure.
I was just about to say that for the most part we've kept this inside the ring, you know. Show up to a cage match and a wrestling match breaks out. You know, imagine that. I'm one of these people, as far as actually playing this game online, not really a big fan of how the gameplay just turns into, like, really just lopsided button mashing contest. You got somebody who's just gonna not even try to play the game like a wrestling game. If I play, you know, if I play Call of Duty, I don't want to turn a shooter into just some, you know, random, you know, run through. You know, I'm actually gonna, you know, try to, you know, go with the strategic element of it. You know, why just like come in and be cheap, not actually try to do moves. You got people that do a couple cheap things and just stay on top of you the whole time, and it just goes against what the whole gameplay is about. And for years, that's really turned me away from wanting to play this game online. And I know a lot of fighters are like that, you know, like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter titles. If you play online, there's, you know, people that just have their little tricks up their sleeves to the point where it's not really competitive unless you're able to be matched up against, you know, like, I guess lower level players to an extent, but I don't know. I find to enjoy the 2K16, the NBA title, playing online was one of the few games other than like a Call of Duty that I just really love the online aspects to the game.
Oh, what a slam!
Kurt Angle delivering a huge power slam, you know. Put that boy on his back. All right.
The United States Championship was first introduced to WWE fans in 2001.
Great Jim Ross used to say, business is about to pick up. Using that steel cage as a weapon, son.
One of these two will be walking out here as champion, while the other will be left to pick up the pieces.
Yet another one for the highlight reel.
Whoa, I think that one made the entire building shake. Just think of what that would do.
Chair shot didn't even phase him. What the fuck?
Not today, too fast.
Sorry, take that angle slam on outside on the steel chair. Let's see a replay of that.
This could be it.
Boom. Dumped him. Get your mark ass up.
Again, this one's about the United States Championship.
Dolph Ziggler is just seething with aggression.
What a forceful attack to the back region.
Oh, once you get out of the ring,
I didn't expect for this amount of damage to go down before we actually made it outside of the ring. Kinda need to build up to one of us getting another special, hopefully, and being able to bust the outside of the Hell in a Cell open. And then we can go out, climb to the top of the cell.
He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now.
Fantastic things out there.
The United States Championship has been defended in numerous promotions over the past several decades, making it truly one of the most resilient titles in all of sports entertainment. Uh-oh, that looked ugly. I mean, and it sounded even worse.
Yeah, that really had to hurt. Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
He's making a statement here with this
kind of
attack.
pulling around. Here we go, Suplex City.
You have to think that's it.
Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
Alright, now, let's see if we can,
It's hard to match the talent we're seeing up and down this entire Hell in a Cell card.
They're going through the other side. Suicide City.
He's done. Oh, look at the emotion.
There we go. You know.
Remember, the United States Championship has been held by no fewer than a dozen WWE Hall of Famers.
Well, you're right, Cole. The United States Championship is one of those prestigious
kind of hasn't really had much offense in it in a while.
That's why these guys are going to fight.
You know, I'll be honest. I know a lot of gamers that actually play these WWE games for the fact that, you know, when you're fighting a computer or another gamer who isn't just all about, you know, repeatedly using the same move or moves over and over to exploit like a weakness in the gameplay or something. These games, I mean, you can honestly play this out like a live game. Like, you know, my girlfriend's even said sometimes when she's, you know, just, you know, not really focusing on what I'm doing, she won't even realize that I'm actually playing the game.
Once again, the United States Championship is on the line.
Oh, yeah. That's why this is going to be a tough, hard-fought
battle. It is
battle.
what it is. I need to get back into this matchup.
Back inside the ring.
Comeback action.
I think this is good strategy.
Oh, this isn't over yet. Look at him go.
Damn. Hit me out of nowhere with that pain action. Get out of the ring. Get out of the ring. Oh, shit. Well, this might not have went according to plan. Nope. Take this action back out of the ring. Oh!
A fever pitch is here in the WWE Universe.
You're right about that. The crowd is buzzing. They're ready for this thing to get underway.
There's a punch worthy of the greatest heavyweights of the time.
Yeah, that looked like a Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali shot.
Moves like that can upset your opponent more than hurt them.
Alright, now we're going to finally see if we can take it up the cell wall.
I saw some grumpy faces walking around earlier today. I'm guessing some of the WWE superstars got coal in their stockings. Quick thinking to avoid that.
There we go. Oh, yeah. There's some wonky control issues in this series of games. But, you know, it's just glitchy things. The reason overall needed for this series, in my opinion, is I think that they're losing some of the fanfare from the long-time gamer.
No kidding, that was an awesome slam. I'm not sure
I just don't want to see a complete departure from, you know, what the gameplay's been about.
That's what happens when you're in a powerful grasp. You go down.
Should have sent him through the top of the
trick sometimes
when
you
get
outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects. A systematic attack here. I'm not sure I can watch this.
Not today. Too fast.
All right, let's see here. Put him through the cell.
Getting his attention with a vicious strike. This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there. Oh, once you get out of the ring, anything can happen.
That's no breath as you see, you know, there's a stamina aspect.
And all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
Angle slam.
I'm not sure I can watch this. Wow, here we see it from this angle.
On top of this cell.
Trying to get under his opponent's
skin. I'm seeing I'm about 15 minutes into this. It's really hard for me to go about these games and not try my best to actually play a full-on match.
He's displaying
I'm not about, you know, just ending the match in less than a minute.
Once you get out of the ring, anything can happen. You've got exposed steel, concrete, the barricades, and all of it can be used to cause massive damage.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
Ziggler.
Thinking to avoid that.
There we go, guys.
bad intentions in mind. Oh, but wait a minute, look at this.
Oh!
After a shot like that, you're going to be
How about that?
This could be it. Unbelievable.
All right, I think it's time to end it after that one.
Paramedics out here.
That table just exploded. You know, we'll say the equivalent of like 30, 25, 30 some feet, maybe more in real life.
I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do next. I'm just sitting back watching and enjoying.
He's still standing, my God, but not for long.
The United States Championship was first introduced to WWE.
Oh, man! Did you hear that? Oh, my God!
Oh, look out. All right, now that's what I'm talking about. This just,
ouch, he's going to be bruised from head to toe before this one's over. Oh, he's in trouble now. Oh, my, look at this. Well, thanks for coming.
now that's a finishing move. This thing might be all over.
All right, here we go. I think that's the third ankle slam of the match.
This should do it right there.
I think this is
First one that actually took place in the ring. That's it. Kurt Angle's your winner, ladies and gentlemen, retaining his United States Championship.
You want to talk about incredible high-impact sports entertainment? Check out what happened. Those WWE competitors tore this arena apart.
A little highlight reel, you know, of what the some of the key points of the matchup. Here we are, seeing the finishing moment. Kurt Angle with the angle slam on Dolph Ziggler, getting a 1-2-3 right in the middle of the ring.
Here's your winner and the new United States Champion,
Case in point, a glitch.
We have a new champion.
Kurt Angle in the Universe mode has actually had that belt for about, I'm wanting to say about 4 to 6 weeks. But, you know, as you hear the announcer declares that he's the new champion when actually he is the retaining champion. It should show that post-screen here in a moment. But here's Kurt Angle, your defending United States champion. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. So we're going to exit out here. Sorry about the length of the video, guys. Like I said, this is actually my first run at doing any game streaming. So I appreciate any likes, subscriptions to my channel. You know, any comments are welcome. You know, no bashing. You know, just good vibes, people. Good vibes. Here we see, you know. I don't know. Maybe I was mistaken. I was pretty sure that Kurt actually had the belt, but I might be off on that. He, I guess, case in point, he won the belt. Sorry, guys. I do float around for games from time to time. My one standby here for the past several months has been the NBA 2K. Yeah, it's good to take a break. I play a lot of shit, though, you know, just to be honest. And, you know, here we go. We get the post-game screens. See your characters. Kurt Angle highlighted. Different character traits that, you know, just kind of how the characters act to an extent. You know, their motives of if they're going to be good or quote unquote bad guys. Their different personality traits reflect like how that character acts at certain times. You can build relationships, you know, have characters that would come out and help you at certain times in your matchups. You make enemies, of course, building the rivalries and things of that nature. And if you actually have an ally that you have a strong enough relationship with, so to speak, you can become a tag team with that person. And then, you know, you get into the aspect of going after the tag team championships, which I think this game's tag team matches, if it's your thing, really, really well done. I mean, there's not much that you can't do in really any aspect of this game that's not represented in its real life counterpart. So, you know, if wrestling's your thing and you haven't tried any of the newer wrestling games, the 2K series, you know, it's definitely worth giving it a try. Sadly, because due to licensing, it's going to be your only WWE game choice. And as far as wrestling goes, any other competitions, honestly, far and few between. But for the good things about the game, it's a good wrestling title. I mean, customization, if you like creating things, you know, you can create everything from your own wrestlers, of course, your own attires, your own arenas. I mean, it's just crazy. You can scan, you know, images in, so there's really not a lot you can't do as far as the creation aspect of this. So I mean, there's enough going on for this series to keep people coming each year. But I'm just going to be honest, for long-time gamers, it needs an overhaul to get you coming back. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this first video. Appreciate you guys watching. Everybody have a blessed day. Thank you.